If you have recently had a blood test that showed your creatinine level is higher than normal, you might be feeling worried or confused. Maybe your doctor mentioned it in passing, or perhaps you saw the number on your lab results and started searching for answers. Today, I want to talk with you about what creatinine actually is, why it matters, and most importantly, what you can realistically do through your daily nutrition habits to support your kidney health as you move through your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. This conversation might surprise you because what you will learn today is very different from what some health videos promise, but it is the truth, and the truth is what will actually help you feel better and live longer. Let me start by being completely honest with you. Your kidneys are two small bean-shaped organs that do one of the most important jobs in your entire body. Every single day, your kidneys filter about 150 quarts of blood to produce roughly 2 quarts of urine that carries waste out of your body. When your kidneys are working well, they keep the waste moving out and the good stuff moving through your bloodstream to nourish your cells. Creatinine is a waste product that your muscles naturally create. It gets filtered out of your blood by your kidneys and then exits your body through urine. When a doctor measures creatinine in your blood, they are really checking to see if your kidneys are doing their job efficiently. A higher creatinine level can mean that your kidneys are not filtering waste as effectively as they should be, and that is important information that deserves attention. Now here is the part where I need to be very clear with you. No snack, no food, no supplement, and no diet alone can quickly lower your creatinine level if your kidneys have been damaged or are not working properly. Creatinine is not like cholesterol, where dietary choices can move the needle significantly in a short time. If your creatinine is high, your body is sending you a message that your kidneys need professional medical care. That means seeing a doctor or a nephrologist, which is a kidney specialist. That is not optional. That is the foundation. However, what I want to share with you today is what happens after you see your doctor, after you understand your kidney status, and after you are ready to support your kidney health through the daily choices you make at your dinner table and in your kitchen. That is where food becomes your powerful partner in this journey. The reason I am emphasizing this so strongly is because I care about your health. If someone tells you that you can replace medical care with snacks, they are not being truthful, and you deserve better than that. I will not do that to you. What I will do is teach you about 5 categories of foods that research has consistently shown can help protect your kidney function, support your overall health, and work together with medical treatment to help you feel your best. These foods are not magic, but they are smart, they are backed by evidence, and they can make a meaningful difference in your life over time. The first category of foods that supports kidney health is leafy green vegetables. Vegetables like spinach, kale, arugula, and collard greens are nutritional powerhouses. They are low in sodium, which is important because when you eat too much salt, your blood pressure rises, and high blood pressure puts extra stress on your kidneys. They are also rich in antioxidants and other compounds that can help reduce inflammation throughout your body. Inflammation is one of the silent problems that can contribute to kidney damage over time. When you eat more leafy greens, you are essentially giving your kidneys a chance to work in an environment that is less stressful and more supportive. The beauty of leafy greens is that they are also very versatile. You can add them to soups, toss them into a simple salad with olive oil and lemon juice, or even blend them into smoothies. Many people worry that adding more vegetables means eating boring food, but that is absolutely not true. A salad with spinach, a handful of walnuts, some sliced strawberries, and a homemade vinaigrette is not boring at all. It is delicious, it is satisfying, and it is supporting your kidney health with every bite. The second category of foods that supports kidney health is fatty fish. Fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These omega-3 fats have been studied extensively, and the research is quite clear. They help reduce inflammation, they support heart health, and they can help protect your kidneys as you age. Your heart and your kidneys are closely connected. When your heart is healthy and your blood pressure is stable, your kidneys have an easier time doing their job. You do not need to eat fish every single day. Even 2 or 3 servings of fatty fish per week can make a meaningful difference. Baked salmon with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, some herbs like dill or thyme, and a side of roasted asparagus makes for a meal that tastes like you are treating yourself while you are actually supporting your kidney health. The third category of foods that supports kidney health is berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are absolutely packed with antioxidants. If you hear the word antioxidant and wonder what it means, think of it this way. Your body naturally produces something called free radicals as part of normal metabolism. Free radicals are like tiny troublemakers that can damage your cells, including the cells in your kidneys. Antioxidants are like the good guys that come in and stop the troublemakers before they can cause damage. Berries are one of nature's best sources of antioxidants. You can eat them fresh as a snack, add them to oatmeal in the morning, or blend them into yogurt. A simple bowl of mixed berries with a small amount of plain yogurt and a sprinkle of unsweetened granola is a delicious snack that supports your kidney health while also being completely satisfying. The fourth category of foods that supports kidney health is olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is not just cooking fat. It is food medicine. The Mediterranean diet, which includes generous amounts of olive oil, has been extensively studied, and people who follow this diet consistently show better kidney function and better overall health as they age. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. When you use olive oil as your primary cooking fat instead of butter or processed vegetable oils, you are making a choice that supports your kidneys. A simple way to use olive oil every single day is to make your own salad dressings. Mix 3 parts extra virgin olive oil with 1 part vinegar, add some Dijon mustard, a small amount of honey, and some minced garlic, and you have a dressing that is better for you than most commercial dressings and taste wonderful. The fifth category of foods that supports kidney health is herbs and spices. Turmeric, garlic, ginger, cinnamon, and oregano are not just flavor enhancers. They contain compounds with real anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Turmeric contains something called curcumin that has been studied extensively for its ability to reduce inflammation throughout the body. Garlic has been shown to help with blood pressure management. These are not miracle cures, but they are real foods with real benefits that you can incorporate into your cooking starting today. A simple chicken broth seasoned with turmeric, ginger, garlic, and a bit of low-sodium broth is not only soothing and delicious, but also genuinely supportive of your kidney health. Now let me address something important that many people get confused about. When you see your lab results and they show elevated creatinine, you might be tempted to make dramatic changes all at once. You might think you need to overhaul everything about how you eat overnight. That approach rarely works, and it often makes people feel deprived and miserable. Instead, think about adding rather than subtracting. Instead of thinking about all the foods you cannot eat, think about the foods you are going to add into your life. This week, you might add an extra serving of leafy greens to your lunch. Next week, you might make salmon on Thursday nights instead of your usual chicken. The week after that, you might start adding berries to your breakfast. These small changes add up over time in ways that dramatic overnight transformations simply do not. There is another important piece to this puzzle that I need to mention, and it relates to something many people do not realize about their diet. Processed foods, canned soups, deli meats, and fast food are often extremely high in sodium. Sodium affects your blood pressure, and blood pressure affects your kidneys. When you start paying attention to sodium, you might be surprised at how much is hidden in foods you thought were healthy. A can of soup can contain nearly your entire daily recommended sodium intake. A processed frozen dinner might have even more. This is why learning to cook more of your own food is so powerful. When you cook at home, you control the salt. You control the ingredients. You control what goes into your body. This does not mean you need to become a gourmet chef. Simple meals cooked at home with basic ingredients are often the healthiest meals. I also want to talk about what to limit when you are focusing on kidney health. High potassium foods can be a concern for some people with kidney disease because damaged kidneys cannot filter out potassium the way healthy kidneys can, and too much potassium can affect your heart rhythm. Foods high in potassium include bananas, oranges, tomatoes, potatoes, and spinach in large quantities. This is not to say you should never eat these foods. It means you should be aware of them and moderate your portions, especially if your doctor has told you that your potassium levels are a concern. Phosphorus is another mineral that some people with kidney disease need to limit. Phosphorus is found in many processed foods, in dark colas, and in foods high in protein. Again, this is not about eliminating these foods entirely, but rather being mindful and working with your healthcare team to understand what is right for your specific situation. Your doctor or dietitian specializing in kidney health can give you personalized guidance based on your actual lab results and your specific kidney function. That personalized guidance is worth every penny and every minute of your time. What I am sharing with you today is the general science of kidney-supporting nutrition, but your situation is unique and it deserves a personalized approach. This is where I want to be very clear about something. I am not a doctor. I am sharing information based on research and evidence, but I am not diagnosing you, and I am not prescribing a treatment plan for you. Only your healthcare team can do that. Let me tell you a bit about why these foods work so well for kidney health. Your kidneys do not work in isolation. They work as part of an integrated system that includes your heart, your blood vessels, your nervous system, and your endocrine system. When you eat food that are anti-inflammatory and full of antioxidants, you are supporting all of these systems. You are reducing the workload on your kidneys. You are supporting your blood pressure. You are reducing inflammation throughout your body. Over weeks and months and years, these consistent choices add up to real improvements in how you feel and how your body functions. Some people report feeling more energetic. Some people notice that joints hurt less. Some people sleep better. These are not magical transformations, but they are real improvements that happen when you feed your body well. I also want to address the reality of aging and kidney health. As we get older, it is normal for kidney function to decline gradually. This is not a moral failing. It is not something you did wrong. It is just part of aging. However, the rate at which kidney function declines can vary dramatically from person to person. Some people maintain excellent kidney function well into their 80s and 90s. Other people experience more significant decline. The difference often comes down to genetics, chronic conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure, medications you may be taking, and the lifestyle choices you make every single day. This is actually good news because it means that some of the factors that affect your kidney health are within your control. You cannot change your genetics, but you can change what you eat. You cannot reverse aging, but you can slow the rate of kidney decline through smart nutrition and regular medical care. One more thing I want to mention is hydration. Your kidneys need water to do their job effectively. Drinking enough water helps your kidneys filter waste more efficiently. However, if you have been diagnosed with kidney disease, your doctor might recommend limiting fluids depending on how much kidney function you have lost. This is another reason why personalized medical guidance is so important. For most people with normal kidney function, drinking enough water throughout the day is one of the simplest and most powerful things you can do. Instead of relying on thirst as a guide, try to develop a habit of drinking water consistently throughout your day. A good general guideline is to drink enough water so that your urine is pale yellow rather than dark yellow. The foods I have shared with you today are not just good for your kidneys. They are good for your entire body. A diet rich in leafy greens, fatty fish, berries, olive oil, and herbs and spices is the kind of diet that supports heart health, brain health, bone health, and overall longevity. You are not making these changes just for your kidneys. You are making them for your entire future. You are saying to yourself that you care enough about your health and your life to make choices today that will benefit you tomorrow and for many years to come. I want to leave you with one final thought. If you have recently learned that your creatinine is elevated, I know that can feel scary or frustrating. You might feel like your body is letting you down. But here is what I want you to understand. Your body is actually sending you a message. It is saying, I need help. I need medical attention. I need better nutrition. I need movement and activity. I need sleep and stress management. Elevated creatinine is not a death sentence. It is a signal. And signals are actually opportunities because once you know something needs attention, you can do something about it. Millions of people with kidney disease live full, healthy, vibrant lives because they got medical care and they made smart choices every single day. Starting tomorrow, or even today if you want, you can make one small change. Maybe it is adding a handful of spinach to your lunch. Maybe it is cooking salmon for dinner. Maybe it is making a simple vinaigrette with olive oil and vinegar. Maybe it is drinking more water. Pick one thing. Do it consistently for 2 weeks. Then add another small change. This is how lasting health transformation actually happens. Not through dramatic overnight changes that make you miserable, but through small, consistent, Sustainable choices that become part of who you are and how you live. Your kidneys have been working hard for you every single day of your life. They deserve your gratitude and your care. The gift you give your kidneys through proper nutrition and medical care is a gift you are really giving to yourself, because healthy kidneys mean more energy, better health, and more years to enjoy the people and activities you love. Thank you for taking the time to learn about kidney health today. If this information has been helpful, please subscribe to your digital doctor so you never miss a new video about evidence-based health information that actually makes a difference in real life. If you have questions or if you want to share your own experience with supporting your kidney health, please leave a comment below. I read every single comment, and I would love to hear from you. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.